welcome to the Little Gaming Channel. We're going to talk about my favorite consoles that I've owned today. These are the favorite consoles that I've owned. Had a decent amount of consoles over the years. Keep in mind, I'm only 26, so no consoles will be on this list that are pre 1990. So let's get started. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Also, put your top 10 favorite consoles in the comment section. Thanks for viewing. Make sure you come back and check out some of my other videos. Thanks. Starting at 10, we have the original PlayStation, which was originally released in 1994 in Japan and 1995 in the United States. Very successful console, sold over 102 million units, which was priced at $300. This is one of the earlier consoles I had as a kid. Had a lot of fun games like Tekken, Crash Bandicoot Driver, Twisted Metal. Had the Tenchu series. I remember Spyro being a really popular game that me and my brother would play. I think even my mom would play Spyro with us sometimes. That's how popular like Spyro was growing up. It was a really popular console. I really liked like towards the latter end where they create the controllers that had the actual analog. Because playing without the analog is kind of a little confusing with just using the D-pad and the buttons. But once you can get the controllers that had the actual analogs, make the game playing a lot better. So yeah, this is number 10. Coming in at number 9, we have the PSP, also known as the PlayStation Portable, which was released in 2005 for $200 and sold over 80 million units. I didn't get this console on original release date. I got it a few years later in 2007. It was the God of War edition, which was the red one that came with the Chains of Olympus game. And I think it also came with the movie Superbad as well, I believe. Yeah, I think so. The PSP was all red and had like God of War insignia all over the console. A really great console. Had a lot of really great games. It also had they made two God of War games specifically for PSP. There was Chains of Olympus as well as Ghost of Sparta, both which were two great games. We also got Daxter for PSP, which is a spinoff of the Jak and Daxter series. And we also got a Grand Theft Auto specifically for PSP, known as the GTA Liberty City Stories. Um, they also had movie UMDs, which allowed you to like have mini DVDs, so you could literally watch movies wherever you went. So kind of like having a video game slash portable DVD player, which was also really cool for the time. Before we had so many like digital downloads, so that was cool as well. Coming in at number 8, we have the original Xbox, which was released in 2001 for $300, and it would go on to sell 24 million consoles. It was essentially a giant box, and it was more popular in the US than other places due to its giant size. Got this console way later, like towards the end of the console's life cycle. So instead of getting it in like 2000, I got it in like '04. Because we originally had got a PlayStation 2. This is really the birthplace of the modern online console gaming. It wasn't the first, but it was certainly the most popular for its time. The creation of Xbox Live. This console would be the first to include a built-in hard drive disk, so no memory card needed. I remember people would put like little, it was called like jam packs on top of the controllers that like store cheats and stuff. This console had one of the biggest game series ever created in gaming. In Halo, was sold over 70 million copies. Xbox was so popular, the server was still up and running until like 2010. Some notable games on the system: the Halo series, Elder Scrolls 3, Jet Set Radio. This console had a very short-lived lifespan, but it was fun while it lasted. One of the greater games for the area and Microsoft's first video game, so it's a really good shot by Microsoft. Coming in at number 7, we have the PlayStation 4, which was released in 2013 for $400 and sold over 106 million units. I bought a PS4 a few years later after it was released. PS4 is a great console with a lot of great games, a lot of great game exclusives such as Spider-Man, God of War, Last of Us, and more. What made the PS4 though a great console was the games and the functionality of the PS4. Has the ability to stream live to YouTube or Twitch from the console. The really cool share button to share directly and easily. Also SharePlay, which was a really dope feature that they created for the console, which allows you to play together with friends. Even if you don't own a copy of the game, friends can watch you play or even take over the controls to try the game for themselves. This game is really solo because I just bought it later. I originally bought an Xbox One. And then a few years later, I wanted to try the PS4 since everyone was saying how great the PS4 was. People were saying that it was actually better than the Xbox One, so I bought a PS4 later. That's why it's so high on the list. I know most people will be like, why is PS4 7 on this list? Because I bought it later and I just got more fun out of some of the other consoles. Maybe if I would have bought it when it first released, I probably would have had it a lot higher because it had a lot of really cool, neat features. But yeah, number 7 was the PS4. Coming in at number 6, we have the Game Boy Advance, which was a portable system released in 2001 for $100 that would go on to sell over 82 million games. It was a successor to the very successful Game Boy Color. It allows you to, through like link cable, to attach your Game Boy Advance to the GameCube to play with like 4 players on certain games. Had a ton of extra adapters you could buy to do other things besides play Game Boy Advance games. This console was released during the height of the Pokemon craze. I remember this console for having so many different Pokemon variations, like even older Pokemon games being recreated for this specific console. So you have games like Fire Red, you have Leaf Green, you have Red and Blue, you have Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Mystery Dungeon. Game also contained Legend of Zelda Minish Cap, which was a very popular game for this period. Overall, this console was very fun and innovative, like most Nintendo consoles. It's a really great game to play. Pokemon was one of the main RPG games that I ever played. Even to this day, I still play Pokemon games. Even on the Switch, I'm still currently playing Pokemon games. So yeah, this is probably the start for me, like really being interested in playing Pokemon games or RPG games because those are the only RPG games that I actually play, are the Pokemon ones. So yeah, this is the start of that really great console overall. So yeah, so that's number 6. Coming in number 5, we have the Nintendo Switch, which was released in 2017 for $300 and is currently sold over 57 million units. This is one of the most innovative consoles I've ever owned. The Switch is really amazing, even though I feel like it needs some more great games. But it does have 3 major series that people love to play in Pokemon, Mario, and Zelda, which all have put out a bunch of fantastic games on the console. This console allows you to play mobile or to the TV. Also has cartridges for games, or you can just buy the digital and download it to your SD card. Me personally, I prefer to buy the cartridges because it reminds me kind of my childhood from the Game Boy Advance days. Switch Online gives users the ability to play older Nintendo games as well, such as Super Nintendo, Nintendo Entertainment System, which is also a really cool feature that you get access to when you pay for like the monthly or the yearly subscription to Nintendo. Overall, really great, innovative console. It's also been flying off the shelves due to the climate we're in now. So, really great console overall. Yeah, that's number 5. Coming in at number 4, we have the Nintendo 64, which was released in 1996 and sold for $200. We're going to sell over 33 million units. I remember this console allowing like 4 players. And they're having really cool games that you could have a bunch of people play. I was a kid when I played this game. I remember my brother and I playing this together so much. So many classic games came from this system. GoldenEye 007, Super Mario 64, Mario Kart, Zelda, WWF No Mercy. Probably the game I played more than anything else was 007 GoldenEye, which was a really great game for the period. Really fun. Had a ton of time playing it with my brother and friends. So much fun and memories from this console and this era of gaming in general. I just remember that having a ton of time with this console, even though I think I maybe only had it for like a year. Keep in mind, this console was released in '96. I was born in '94, so this console I didn't have very long. So it's just a great console when I did have it. I had a lot of fun playing it. So yeah, that's number 4, the Nintendo 64. Coming in at 3, we have the Xbox One, which was released in 2013 for $500 and would sell over 47 million units currently. It's the console I play the most right now. I have over 100 games on Xbox One. Majority are digital. This console, I really felt like the Kinect could have been great if enough games were made first, and the privacy concerns around it before they released the console. They kind of had a major misstep with the Kinect, which I thought was a really great idea, but they just didn't execute properly. This console was marketed more so as an entertainment system, not really a game console. But I've only really used it for gaming and streaming music, not really entertainment. Not really just a general entertainment system. This console released my freshman year of college, and was really my main console until I graduated college and bought a PS4 and Switch. I've logged endless amounts of hours with this console playing Red Dead Redemption, NBA 2K, Madden, Fallout, Fortnite, Apex. It's a really consistent console. It isn't as innovative as the PlayStation 4, but still a really great console to have, and a console that I've loved to play over the years. I'm currently still playing until they release the new one this holiday season. So, yeah, number 3 is the Xbox One. Coming in at 2, we have the PlayStation 2, which originally released in 2000 for $300 and would sell over 155 million units. This is the top selling console of all time. This console is directly connected to my childhood. This is a game I probably played more than every other game I've ever had over the years. I remember getting this at Christmas that this console came out. So I had this console like when it first, this one of the main consoles that I got when it first released. My brother and I played all the great games that came out during this era. On the system, some of the notable games are Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, San Andreas. My brother and I actually used to play San Andreas with my uncle when we were younger, which was a great time. Had a ton of memories playing that with him. We were kids. There's Tony Hawk American Wasteland, NBA Street series, Sly Cooper, the Ratchet and Clank series, the Jak and Daxter series, Midnight Club Dub Edition. Just so many childhood memories from this console, and playing so many hours during summers with my brother, my cousin. Just a bunch of great times playing this console. A bunch of really phenomenal memories from this console. It was all just a ton of fun. One of my favorite consoles of all time. PlayStation 2 comes in at number 2. Finally, coming in at number 1, we have the Xbox 360, which was released in 2005 for $300 and would sell over 84 million units. This is my all-time favorite game console. This is really when gaming for me became competitive with playing against people that like weren't in the actual room. Besides like my brother and my cousin when we were playing like split screen on games. This is really when games became really, really, really fun and not just something to do for me. So many hours on Xbox Live playing such great games against random people around the world. I also feel like all the great gamers had a 360 back then. I know the PlayStation 3 guys will feel differently, but I always felt like the Xbox 360 had such a ton of great games back then. Some of the notable games: Fallout 3, Red Dead Redemption, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the Assassin's Creed series. My favorite Assassin's Creed game is Black Flag. I played the game so much, I literally played this game every day for one summer with my younger cousins. Really fun and challenging game. This was just overall a great console and my personal favorite. So yeah, thanks for viewing. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you come back to the channel, watch some of my gameplay videos. I have gameplay videos for Switch, Xbox, as well as PlayStation. So make sure you come back, find something to watch. There's a ton of things on the channel. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitch as well. Thanks for viewing.